So, not sure about the chain on this, whether it's dry and needs some chain oil, chain lube on there, but I don't have any. I wonder if I can get some from a garage, because that could, so the theory is if it's too dry that could overheat and snap. I mean, it's far-fetched, I don't think the journey I'm doing, but if you was maybe riding at 70 miles an hour for 3 or 4 hours, it might do that. But anyway, tyres are all good, plenty of grip on there, which is good with the rain we've had, and they're holding their pressure well. And then on here I've just rubbed this little bit here. Look at the state of this exhaust. I've rubbed a little bit out there, look. So there is still mirror finish underneath, so hopefully it'll come back to how it should be. Just want to check this peg here, because I didn't know if that rubber was coming off, but I don't think so. I think that's fine. So that's all good. But it's so bad seeing it in such a state like this. It's clean just before I come out. Look at the seat. This is a mark from jumping over the bike, trying to get on the seat. They should come out, hopefully, those marks. And then the front mudguard is a real state. But again, it should clean up to looking brand new, in theory. And look under here. So these front pipes, disaster. They should be polished. And in here, look at the mud, grime. I mean, here's what it is. It'll clean up, that's like mud, and then that'll come off. It's more like the chrome that I'm worried about, but it should all be fine. You'd like to think, anyway. So right. So let's go on a tour round. Like I said, I've not seen the place yet properly. Just have a look over here. Look, I'll just show you again over here. So this is like the little patio bit. This is really cool because it's got a sun trap out the wind. So that's really cool. Right, let's go and have a look then. Lovely reception bit, and then try and find the pool area. So you come in here, and like I say, they haven't seen the bike. And check this out. It's very, very quiet around here. There's the reception. And the view out the window. Awesome. Let's go and have a look down. Really nice ambience. My room is just down here. Come down here and the lights go on. My room is right here, which I'll show you when we get in there. But let's have a look down here. So the pool must be down here. I don't know if I'll be able to film if people are about, but oh look. So there's my window to my room. The 2 seats. So the bike is directly above us now. Just seeing all these flies here, look. That could be a problem if I open the door. I don't know if it is down here. Got a squeaky shoe. That's pucker, look. I'm going to cut the video for a minute. See if I can put it on in a minute. On in there, so I'll show you. Not kidding you, it must be 30 degrees the temperature in there, just in the air. I could be spending all day in here tomorrow. Check this out. Oh, it's lovely and warm in here. This is what I was expecting coming here travelling on the bike, this sort of heat. Oh, there's another bit through here. But then look round here, look. Wow. If that's not the business, I don't know what is. Look, it's got jets on the steps, so it's got jacuzzi on in the actual pool. Yeah, this is awesome. I can get one of these sunbeds for the day. Oh, it's so warm in it. Yeah, this is wicked. Yeah, this is absolutely top drawer. Control panel there, diving there. I bet that water's really warm. Let me just check. Yeah. So that is lovely. I've got to get in there tomorrow. I better have my trunks here. Absolutely awesome. That's just the shower area. Yeah, what a place. I don't know if there's a steam room in it, there must be. Yeah, that looks to me like a steam room. I'll just have a look in there. Oh yeah, that's a steam room in there, that's wicked. Massage room. Better get out of here anyway. Yeah, wicked. So I may well come in here. It's all part of the price, so you don't have to pay any more. What a place. Now just coming back into the main reception. I'll show you where breakfast will be tomorrow. Then we'll go to the bar and get a drink. I mean, look at that. You can book a table here to eat as well. They're not actually doing food tonight, but I'm going to be in here tomorrow. Absolutely, no doubt about that. What a place. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Hi. Into the bar. Do they have whiskies? That is the question. They look whiskey-like to me. Oh, up there. Let's have a good look.
Même la 106, moi ça me convient. C'est sympa,
Oh shit. Wind catches that. Yeah, absolutely wicked. It's warm out here now, so I'm sitting in my t-shirt. So that's where I got the photo of the bike. Right there. And the town is a 15-minute walk through there, so kind of pretty sure where that wall is there, or where that church, or whatever that is, will be where the town is. So just a walk around the bay, which I'll be going to tonight for some food. Yeah. If you've got to spend 2 days somewhere, this is the place. show you the room quick. So we've got bathroom in here. Nice big bathroom, shower and everything. And then through here, it's a pretty big bedroom. Loads of room. So yeah, really nice. There's a slight problem, and that's my little patio bit out there, look. There's my chairs, and this is like a little sun trap out here. It's really good, but there's no air conditioning, and I think it's to do with the environment across France. The hotels don't seem to have air conditioning anymore, so but there's no fan either. It's not too bad at the moment, but it could be hot in here, so you think, okay, we'll open the patio doors. Problem with that is, I don't know if the camera pick it up, but there's mozzies right there. Now I've got some spray, so I might go and attack them with it before I open the door, but yeah. But this is like my little bit, and then the pool is actually in that building there. So this is a pucker little bit to sit out in if the mozzies weren't there. Have a nice coffee there. Earlier in the day it'd be a sun trap, and it'd be nice to have the window open as well. I think what I'll do whilst I'm thinking about it, I think I'll go out there now and give them a spray. Hopefully that'll be sorted for later. Now, little update then. So once I've sprayed the mozzies, I'm going to take a walk downtown. It's only a 15-minute walk. Try and find a restaurant. I really actually fancy a pizza. A bit random, I know, but we'll see what's there, and have a few beers, maybe see what whiskey there is, and then back here for a whiskey at the end. Cool. There's the hotel, and then look at this for a view. Just walk along here now to go and get some food, find a restaurant. It's a bit windy, but not too bad. But I was just looking at the price for food at the hotel, and then one girl said that they don't know the price until the actual time of eating, because they don't actually know. They don't actually know what will be on the menu even. And I thought, well, that's nuts. I'm not going to sit in there and have some food. It's not open tonight, but for tomorrow. I'm glad I found out. It turns out, hang on. Yeah, I'm glad I found out, because it turns out that you can book a 3-course meal. It's prepayment, €100 for one person. And you can book a 5-course, 150. And then I got a 6-course, and I didn't want to know the price on it. Now you can go a la carte and just pay for one thing, but like a main is 60 quid or €60. Starters are 40. So it's like, yeah. So I mean, I don't think I'll be. It's such a shame, because tomorrow I was hoping to be in the jacuzzi all day, or not all day, but for a couple of hours in the afternoon. And then, yeah, and then just have a meal right outside your room in a restaurant as nice as that. But for that money, Jesus, I still might do it just because of how convenient it is. But Jesus, it better be good. Anyway, walking down the town now. There's the hotel over the back. Look at this bay. Just going to switch and get a photo. Really pucker here. You know, it reminds me of Cornwall because of the tide, because it's obviously opposite Cornwall. It's the same, you know, it's the same tidal flow. But look at this. If this could be a Cornish beach. The tide's gone way up. So, love it. Yeah, really nice. We're heading over there, and it's more than likely going to be seafood. Well, I did say pizza earlier, but if not, be some sort of seafood. That might be what I'm going to tomorrow, if not. Restaurant in there. So, yeah, I'll look that up. We'll see. Well, Justine's phoning, I better take the call. A few restaurants around this bit. Lovely little street down here. It took about 15 minutes to get here from the hotel, and there's sun as well. But where can I eat? That is the question. There was a pizzeria back there, but it looked like it was closed. Look at all these old buildings. So I'm hoping there is somewhere to get some food because I am starving. I don't want to fire up the bike and have to go out somewhere. There was a place way back. It's like the first place I come to. And I don't know if it was just drinks or whether it was food as well. We'll see, but look. I think everywhere is going to be closed Monday. Is this open? It's closed as well. Ah! Could be going hungry. Aha! What's this place? Chairs outside. It's actually a really nice place. Roscoff. Had no idea. Crepes. Oh, here we go. This could be more like, it's still quite early, mind you. It's 25 to 7. Oh, there's people about here. This could be the place then. Or is it just a bar? Could have bought my bike. Here we go. Perfect. And there's the hotel. Right there. So here it is. The church that you can see from miles around when you're on your way towards Roscoff. It's a very, very impressive place, Roscoff. Love all the cobblestone roads. Loads of old buildings like this one. Definitely worth stopping off here to have a look. Quite a few restaurants. I can imagine being here in, well, it's June now, but you know, midsummer when it's actually hot, and sitting out on some of those bars, the atmosphere would be really good. Yeah, really nice place. Impressive tower, that's for sure. Really should find out more about the history of the place. But certainly in terms of just coming and having a look, seeing the place, very impressive. It's almost like every place I go to seems to get better and better. So Roscoff, you know, I thought would be just a bit like, you know, in the UK it's just a port town, but actually such a wicked town. All the architecture around here and the bars and stuff. And then the place before, St Malo, as they call it, I think. Really pucker place, almost like Venice. Big walled old town, really, really good. And then the place before that, Honfleur, again, amazing place. That marina. You can check this out. these old buildings. Hotel there, but that's nice to stay in. Where the hell do you park your bike? That's the only thing. But yeah, very impressive place. So I think on the coast up here, in this part of France, is well worth having a visit, spending more time. We could easily spend a few days here. So, and you know, as the weather gets better, it'll only be better here for sure. But right, time to head back to the restaurant. Starts doing food in 15 minutes. So I've got a table booked now. So I'm gonna head down that way now. Cool. Check that place out. So when the tide comes right up here, you got your bar veranda right there. I think that's part of the hotel. Not my hotel, another hotel, but yeah, what a place. See where the tide line is. So I wonder whether that'll be coming up by the time I come out of the restaurant. I think the water's slowly creeping in. So just for comparison, just being a really nice restaurant, I had crispy shrimp, 2 glasses of Chardonnay, chicken linguine, bottle of water, and their equivalent of a warm chocolate pudding. €52. When you compare that to the hotel, wanting, you know, €60 for a main, and pretty much €100 for 3 course without a drink. So yeah, I'll be walking back down here. I've actually got a table booked, same place for tomorrow, because it got absolutely rammed in there, packed out. But it just goes to show that if you're not careful, you'll be paying, just because it's at the hotel, you'll be paying like more than double the money. It's crazy. But yeah, really cool. Heading back to the hotel now. So they're perfect. It's just, the weather now is absolutely perfect. It's such a shame it's not been like this the whole time. But I almost feel like getting the bike out and riding it down here. But yeah, I probably won't bother. Alright, catch you tomorrow. Here's offset trend. There's my bike under here. Dana. So UK bike's probably getting the boat tomorrow. Check that out. That is a lovely Ducati. Yeah, that would be worth a fair bit. Feel a bit of the heat off the bike, so I don't suppose they've been here long. Then we've got Suzuki as well. GSX, it's got a chain on the front of his. It's that Ducati just there with no, look at the size of that tyre. I don't know if it's got any protection on it, that Ducati. Yeah, 2 pretty nice bikes, obviously totally different to mine. Much rather have mine. Check the style out on mine. Retro looking. All these modern sort of race bikes. But yeah, nice. I'll probably be joining them tomorrow morning on the way down to get the boat, I would imagine. today it's a nice chill out day. It's quite nice in the sun, but it's not overly warm otherwise. I'm just going to take a little walk down towards where the ferry port goes. It's only just 3-minute ride from here tomorrow morning, so I've got to be down there no later than 8, so I'll probably start getting the bike ready at about, I don't know, probably 20 past 7. Get the bag on the bike and all that. I think it could be this way, but I just want to go and have a little walk, just make sure I've got my bearings and everything. Try and find somewhere to get a cappuccino, chill out for a bit, get something to eat. I've got quite a lot of packing to do later. Make sure I've got the passport ready, ticket, I've got an e-ticket for the boat, so there's no dramas tomorrow morning. Then go out for dinner tonight, so it's actually quite nice, a nice chill out day. I've already started the bike today. Obviously I want to make sure there's no issues with the bike. I did have that issue a while ago where the battery went flat. I just wanted to make sure, because I was using the heated grips yesterday on the way down there, and it makes you wonder, is that draining the battery to the point? So I wanted to just double check it was all good. But yeah, so heading off this way. I think it's only a little walk around here, and then we're going to go and get something to eat and something to drink. Check this property out here, look. What a lovely place. I don't know if it's a hotel, but well nice. And then the walk looks like it's down here. Be nice to have a mountain bike now. You can hear the sea in the backdrop. I'd probably say it's around 18-19 degrees. That's quite nice. Certainly in the sun anyway. It's a little bit chillier in the shade. There's not really a lot of wind about. Tomorrow it's looking like it could be dry on the ride to the port. That looks like a ferry down there. And then in England it could be on and off rain all day, so I'm going to try and take my waterproofs and strap them to the outside of the bag, leave them just downstairs, and probably strap my crash helmet on as well, so I don't have to take that up into the boat. People chilling down there, look on the rock. Bonjour. It's just such a shame it wasn't weather like this, or even slightly warmer for the whole week. It's not been like June at all. It's been more like April for this trip. So it's been a bit of a shame. Spoiled it a bit, but there'll be another trip, and it'll be somewhere nice and warm. Well, it looks like there's a flood. What the hell's going on here? The hell? What the hell? Someone's letting a load of water out. I need to get up here quick before it gets too wet. Quite a lot of water. Coming from over there, look. It's coming from that drain there, look. One of the things with this motorbike tour, it's a bit like backpacking again, like the old days. What I've learned an awful lot in sort of the 9-10 days I've been out. One of the things is trying to find time like a day like today. I've done a lot of travelling where I'd get to the location and then very quickly, look, there's the ferry. That's how close we are. Yeah, I was getting to the point where, you know, I'd get to the location, and by the time I actually get off the bike, get showered and sit down, it's sort of 6:30, 7, and you're going out looking for food, so you're not really getting a chance to look around the place. It's the next morning, you know, you're checking out at 11. By the time you've got up, you know, got sorted, got the bag sorted and done what you needed to do. So I think on the next trip I'll try and maybe plan in some extra stops. Obviously it all takes time and it's more money for hotels and everything else, but I think in terms of being on the bike, I could probably do 7 days, 8 days, maybe 9 in a row, and then you're starting to feel it. To be honest, you need to have a break, a day off the bike, hundreds of miles every day. So I think I'll have to plan it in so that on those days I can then you know, spend a few nights in a hotel in a location, and it's during that time I can then do some exploring. I've got some plans for another trip, not for a while, but there's places I want to go and I will be wanting to stay for longer. With the D-Day beaches I probably needed more time for sure, but the weather wasn't really great either, so that'd be for another trip another time. But anyway, back to today and what's happening here. So this is obviously, tomorrow I'll be coming in here. Quite where I'll go I've got no idea, but I'm sure it'll be nice and easy once I get down there. But be coming in there somewhere. Looks like the check-in is probably over there, and go in behind there to the boat. So it's so simple and so easy. So yeah, should be nice and easy tomorrow morning. 3 or 4 minutes ride, that's it. Got to be there by 8. I'm thinking if I'm loading the bike up by sort of 7:30, by the time I leave it'll be 1:45, it'll be down here bang on time, and then it doesn't leave till 9, the boat. So yeah, so that's the plan. Just debating it. That's the way back to the hotel. That's where we've come from. But down here, do I climb down and have a look? I reckon. Come down. Weren't too bad. You just got to always be careful, because, you know, obviously I'm being on my own. I don't want to sprain an ankle or something. I've got to ride the bike as well. But look at the view now. Check that out. So it's like a real sun trap right here. The wind is coming from behind the cliffs, so this is like a wild beach. You can't really access it. I mean, there's that little path there, but it's not an official path. Certainly when you're bringing a boat up here, there's all these rocks everywhere. You can ferry over the back. Let's have a little walk round. It's all very nice, but you can't get a cappuccino here. It's a shame there's not a beach bar right there. But I'm thirsty. Let's go and have a look.